This 90-year-old man was your childhood hero. This sweet grandmother used to carry knives and fight Daleks. And this wizard from The Hobbit, he saved the universe with an umbrella. You think you know Doctor Who? Your Saturday tea time memories are about to get destroyed. If you remember racing home for Saturday tea time, hiding behind your mom's sofa when that theme tune started, this one's for you. 50 Doctor Who legends, and trust me, they look nothing like you remember. Drop your score in the comments. Let's see who the real TARDIS experts are. Starting with the People's Doctor. This gentleman just got his MBE in 2024. He's 90 years old now. Back in the day, he wore a scarf longer than most people are tall and made jelly babies iconic. Would you like a jelly baby? Tom Baker defined Doctor Who for 7 glorious years. At 90, he's living proof that some legends never fade. This lovely grandmother bakes cakes and gives hugs on Emmerdale. But get this, she used to be the most dangerous woman in the galaxy. Carried knives, wore leather, fought Sontarans. From the savage Sevateem tribe came television's fiercest warrior. Louise Jameson as Leela made Saturday tea time dangerous. She's 74 now, grandmother by day, warrior forever. Speaking of transformations, this next one will mess with your head.
This distinguished lady has one of the warmest smiles in show business. But back in '71, she couldn't walk 10 feet without tripping, spilling, or accidentally starting an alien invasion. Oh my word. Katy Manning made every mistake adorable as Jo Grant, the Third Doctor's most devoted companion. At 78, she's traded clumsiness for pure grace. The brilliant daughter of Traken, who brought scientific knowledge to the TARDIS. Started as a teenager, now she's Sarah Sutton as Nyssa, the quietly brilliant companion who could match the Fifth Doctor's intellect. Mathematical genius then, accomplished scientist now at 63. The Australian who never held back her opinions. This air hostess brought sass to the TARDIS and wasn't afraid to tell the Doctor when he was wrong. Rabbits. Janet Fielding as Tegan Javanka. 3 years of Australian attitude in space. That flight attendant sass never got old. She's 72 now, and bet she hasn't changed a bit. The aristocratic time lady who could outthink the Doctor himself. Regal, brilliant, and absolutely stunning in every scene. She'd actually appeared in the show before as Princess Astra.
While Ward as Romana II brought Gallifreyan sophistication to the Fourth Doctor's universe. Fun fact, she married Tom Baker in real life. At 74, pure elegance never ages. The boy genius from Alzarius, who wore that badge for mathematical excellence, started as television's youngest regular at just 18. Matthew Waterhouse as Adric, the teenager who sacrificed himself to save Earth. That heroic ending in Earthshock broke hearts everywhere. He's 63 today, the boy genius all grown up. The Black Guardian's reluctant agent who wore that alien school uniform. Moral complexity in a blazer. Mark Strickson as Vizsla Turlough, the alien who made us question if companions could be trusted. He's 66 now. Wonder if he kept that blazer. Get ready for this American attitude adjustment. The American botanist who brought attitude to the TARDIS during the Sixth Doctor's controversial era. That accent, that determination. Mikola Bryant as Perpigillium Brown. She survived the Sixth Doctor's mood swings with pure American spirit. At 64, that determination never wavered. The West End star, who brought Broadway energy to space travel, computer programming, and carrot juice. What a combination. Bonnie Langford made fitness fanatic Mel Bush absolutely delightful. She's 61 and lighting up stages everywhere. The street-smart teenager with a backpack full of explosives, baseball bat, Nitro 9, and the coolest jacket in the TARDIS. Wicked. Sophie Aldred as Dorothy Ace McShane brought teenage rebellion to the Seventh Doctor's schemes. Ultimate cool companion. She's 63 now. How are you doing so far? 11 down, 39 to go. And trust me, wait till you see these classic-era transformations coming up, because this Highland warrior is about to shock you. The Highland Piper from the Battle of Culloden. That kilt, that loyalty, that Scottish accent that made everyone swoon. Fraser Hines as Jamie McCrimmon, the Second Doctor's most loyal companion through cosmic adventures. That Highland spirit lives on. He's 81 today.
The astrophysicist in the sparkly catsuit who proved brains and beauty could save the universe. That mathematical mind, that 60s style. Wendy Padbury brought scientific brilliance as Zoe Harriet to the Second Doctor era. The astrophysicist in sparkly catsuits who solved problems with pure mathematics. She's 77 today. Real quick, if these childhood heroes are hitting you in the feels, smash that like button. We've got some absolute shockers coming up. The youngest Doctor who brought vulnerability and cricket to the role. Those Edwardian cricketer outfits, that celery, that sensitive soul. Braveheart. Peter Davison proved the Doctor could have feelings and save the universe. At 74, he's the Doctor who taught us heroes can cry. Mind-blowing fact, David Tennant married Peter Davison's daughter Georgia after she played his on-screen daughter in The Doctor's Daughter. Peter Davison is literally David Tennant's father-in-law. From Victorian London to cosmic terror, the companion who perfected the art of the Saturday tea time scream. Her Victorian dress, that authentic fear. Deborah Watling as Victoria Waterfield. She brought period authenticity to the darkest adventures. This talented actress left us too soon in 2017 at 69. The swinging 60s secretary, with the mod fashion and quick thinking. That 60s style, that contemporary edge. Brilliant. Annika Wills brought contemporary style to time travel as Polly. From swinging London at 24 to elegant 83. Timeless class. But here's a transformation that'll break your heart. The Cockney sailor who traveled through time and space. Working-class heroism in a naval uniform. Michael Craze as Ben Jackson brought everyman heroism to the early days. Gone too young in 1998 at just 56, but never forgotten by fans. The school teacher who was there at the very beginning, Ian Chesterton, the name that helped launch the Doctor Who legend. He lived to see nearly every Doctor. Chesterton, William Russell, was there from episode 1, helping create television history. Fun fact, he holds a Guinness World Record for longest gap between TV appearances as the same character, 57 years. This absolute icon passed away in 2024 at 99, just 1 year shy of 100. The history teacher who helped shape television history. Barbara Wright, there from the very first episode. Jacqueline Hill as Barbara Wright brought educational purpose to space adventures, from day one to legend status. This pioneering actress died in 1993 at 63. The teenager who spoke the very first words in Doctor Who history. Susan Foreman, the Doctor's granddaughter who started it all. Grandfather. Carol Ann Ford made science fiction family viewing as Susan, the first voice we ever heard in Doctor Who. She's 85 and part of the family. From children's television to time travel. The space pilot who went from presenting Blue Peter to traveling in the Blue Box. He'd actually appeared in the show before as a different character. Peter Purvis brought adventure expertise as Stephen Taylor to the First Doctor's final journeys. From Blue Peter to Blue Box, he's 86 today. The girl from the 25th century who made ancient Rome feel like home. Future perspective on historical adventures. Maureen O'Brien as Vicky brought future wisdom to the past. From the 25th century to 82 years young and creating art. The unit sergeant who kept things grounded while the Doctor saved Earth. That reliability, that military precision. John Levine as the dependable Sergeant Benton, the soldier every fan trusted. Now 83, he's the epitome of military reliability. The most colorful Doctor in the universe. That rainbow coat was impossible to miss, and the ego was even bigger. He'd actually appeared in the show before as a different character. Colin Baker brought bombastic brilliance as the 6th Doctor. That coat, that attitude, that unforgettable presence. He's 82 and owns every rainbow. The military man who became the Doctor's most trusted friend across multiple lifetimes. That mustache, that voice, that unwavering loyalty. Splendid fellow, all of them. Nicholas Courtney as Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, the gentleman soldier who defined heroism with that famous 5 rounds rapid command. This legend passed in 2011 at 81. the Cambridge scientist who could match the third Doctor's intellect. Dr. Liz Shaw brought real scientific credentials to UNIT. Caroline John brought genius-level intellect as Dr. Liz Shaw, the scientist who made the Doctor work harder. This brilliant mind left us in 2012 at 71. The investigative journalist who never stopped asking questions. Sarah Jane Smith, the companion who came back for a new generation.
Elisabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane Smith, the most beloved companion across decades. From companion to children's hero, gone in 2011 at 65, but forever in every fan's heart. The dashing unit captain who sometimes questioned orders, military precision with a moral compass, that charm, that complexity. Richard Franklin, as Captain Mike Yates, brought moral complexity to military heroics. The soldier who wasn't afraid to think for himself. This gentleman died on Christmas Day 2023 at 87. The urbane villain who became the Doctor's perfect nemesis. That beard, that charm, that diabolical intelligence. My dear Doctor. Roger Delgado created the definitive master with sophisticated evil. The villain who made Saturday nights deliciously dangerous. Gone too soon in 1973 at 55. The Shakespearean knight who delivered one of Who's greatest plot twists. That reveal, that performance, that shock. I am the master. Sir Derek Jacobi brought theatrical gravitas to the Time Lord's greatest enemy. At 86, he's delivering masterclass performances, but wait till you see how crazy the master gets. The Scottish actress who brought maternal madness to the Master's legacy. That dress, that umbrella, that complex relationship with the Doctor.
Say something nice. Michelle Gomez created the most complex Master as Missy. Female fury with twisted maternal madness. She's 58 and perfectly unpredictable. The Master's most persistent incarnation survived impossible deaths and returned with increasingly elaborate schemes. Anthony Ainley tormented multiple Doctors with theatrical survival skills for over a decade. The Master who refused to stay dead died in 2004 at 71. From spoon-playing Doctor to Middle-earth wizard, the mysterious Seventh Doctor, who ended Classic Who with masterful manipulation. Sylvester McCoy brought manipulative mystery as the Seventh Doctor, then became Radagast the Brown in The Hobbit. From TARDIS to Middle-earth at 82. The producer who defined 80s Doctor Who with star guests and theatrical flair. The man behind the show's most controversial era. John Nathan Turner brought showbiz spectacle to Doctor Who throughout the 80s. The producer who wasn't afraid to be bold. This showman died in 2002 at 54. The man who wrote Doctor Who's Bible. Script editor, novelist, the voice that defined how generations understood the show. Terrence Dicks scripted classic adventures and hundreds of Target novels. He literally wrote the book on Doctor Who. This legend passed in 2019 at 84. The producer who brought color and action to Doctor Who. Earthbound Adventures, UNIT, The Master, he transformed the show. Barry Letts revolutionized Doctor Who with the Third Doctor era. Color TV, car chases, and contemporary Earth. This visionary died in 2009 at 84. The director who made Doctor Who feel cinematic. The Daleks Master Plan, Inferno, movie-quality television. Douglas Camfield brought film techniques to television, making Doctor Who look like nothing else. The director who elevated the show. Gone in 1984 at 52. The producer who made Doctor Who truly scary. Gothic horror, adult sophistication, and Saturday night nightmares. Philip Hinchcliffe created television's most frightening family show during Tom Baker's early years. He made hiding behind the sofa essential. He's 80 and proud of those nightmares. The writer who gave Doctor Who its greatest villains. Sontarans, Autons, the Talons of Wang Chiang, literary genius. Robert Holmes created the Sontarans and wrote Talons of Wang Chiang, Doctor Who's most literary adventure. The writer who understood that great heroes need great villains. This genius died in 1986 at 60. The producer who brought humor back to the universe. Tom Baker's later years, comedy balanced with adventure. Graham Williams created Doctor Who's most playful era during Tom Baker's comedy years. He proved the show could be funny and thrilling. Died too young in 1990 at just 45. The voice that brought the universe's most beloved robot dog to life. K9's electronic bark and loyal heart. Affirmative master. John Leeson made K9 as memorable as any human companion. The voice that made a tin dog into television legend. He's 82 and the goodest boy in space. The aristocratic time lady who could outthink the Doctor. The first Romana brought Gallifreyan sophistication. Mary Tam as Romana I brought academic rivalry and aristocratic beauty to the TARDIS. The time lady who made the Doctor work harder. Cancer claimed this talent in 2012 at 62.
The romantic Eighth Doctor who bridged classic and modern Who. One TV movie, decades of audio adventures. Paul McGann's passionate performance sparked 20 years of audio adventures, and that legendary mini-episode. The Doctor who kept the flame alive. He's 65 and saving universes. The Doctor who fought in the Time War. Sir John's gravitas brought weight to the 50th anniversary. Sir John Hurt revealed the darkest chapter in the Doctor's history as the War Doctor, the performance that made the Time War real. This legend passed in 2017 at 77. The Northern Doctor who brought Doctor Who back after 16 years. Leather jacket, big ears, and post-war trauma. Fantastic. Christopher Eccleston launched Modern Who with damaged heroism and infectious enthusiasm. The Doctor who saved the show. He's 61 today. The Doctor who made a generation fall in love with time travel. Those hair spikes, that coat, the Converse trainers. Allons-y. David Tennant became the face of Modern Who with manic charm and heartbreaking vulnerability. The Doctor who made everyone believe in heroes. He's 54 and breaking hearts. The youngest Doctor who made it look easy. Bow ties, fezzes, fish fingers, and custard. Bow ties are cool. Matt Smith brought old soul wisdom to young man's energy. The Doctor who made childish things sophisticated. He's 42 now, and a whole generation still thinks bow ties are cool because of him. The Doctor with attack eyebrows who made guitar solos canonical, the moral compass of the universe. Am I a good man? Peter Capaldi questioned everything as the 12th Doctor, while rocking out with a guitar. At 67, those eyebrows are attacking injustice. The Doctor who shattered the ultimate glass ceiling. Rainbow stripes, sonic screwdriver, and pure Yorkshire warmth. Oh, brilliant. Jodie Whittaker proved the Doctor's hearts beat for everyone. The Time Lord who showed girls they could save the universe. She's 43 and inspiring futures. The newest Doctor, bringing fresh energy and global reach. Disney budget, worldwide audience, pure charisma. Ncuti Gatwa proves the Doctor keeps evolving. At just 32, he's taking the Time Lord to places we've never imagined. The future of Doctor Who looks brilliant. 50 legends, 50 transformations. From 1963 to 2025, these are the people who made Saturday Tea Time magical, who taught us to believe in heroes, who proved that a madman with a box could save the universe. The era of the Fifth Doctor was particularly interesting. He was traveling with 3 companions, Adric, Nyssa, and Tegan, who had all joined during the Fourth Doctor's final stories, before continuing with his younger successor. How many did you get? Drop your score below. Which transformation shocked you most? And if this hit you right in the childhood, smash that like button and subscribe. We've got more classic TV legends coming that'll blow your mind. Ring that bell because your next favorite nostalgia trip is just one click away.